Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to summarize received Outlook email and send on Slack using AI agent. So let's suppose I'm running consultancy firm and I'm receiving many mail on my Office 365 or Outlook. Now I want that whenever a new mail should be received, the summary should be automatically generated with the help of AI agent. Here I'm going to use my AI agent as OpenAI, and then a message should be sent to my team on Slack. Now doing this manually is a very time consuming task, so I am completely going to automate this process, and to do this automation I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Office 365, OpenAI and Slack. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build this connection in such a way that whenever I am going to receive a new mail in my Outlook, the summary will be automatically generated with the help of OpenAI, and it will be automatically sent to my team on Slack channel. Now if you want to learn the step-by-step process, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to summarize received email received on Outlook and send on Slack channel. For this, we are going to create automation between Microsoft 365 OpenAI and Slack with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. Now after browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on this sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I've created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, you simply need to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow button, and first I need to provide the workflow name, and then I have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to summarize received Outlook email and send on Slack using AI agent, and now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders which have been created, and here I am going to select this as AI agent and then click on create. So here workflow created successfully. As soon as I've clicked on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, and action says do this. Trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to summarize received Outlook email and send on Slack channel, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new mail in my Microsoft Office 365 or Outlook, that will be summarized with the help of OpenAI, and it will be automatically sent to my team on Slack. So here in my trigger application, I will be taking Outlook or Microsoft Office 365, and then in my action application, I'm going to summarize that email which I have received with the help of OpenAI, and then again I'm going to take Slack on which I'm going to send the summarized message. So here in my trigger application, let's quickly take Microsoft Office 365, and then in my trigger event, I'm going to take this new mail and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection and then click on this connect with Microsoft Office 365. Here I need to choose the account in which I have logged in my Microsoft Office 365, and then I simply need to grant away some permissions, for which I need to click on this accept. You can do this too because your data is completely safe with Pabbly Connect. So here authorization successful, which means Outlook is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now what I'm going to do, I'm going to send a mail. So let me quickly open my mail. So here I have written the mail: request for business process optimization consulting. Hello, my name is new user. I'm the operation manager at Demo Tech Solution. We are currently facing several workflow inefficiencies, especially in our client onboarding and project tracking processes. This is the mail which I want to send. So for that, what I'm going to do, I'm simply going to click on this send. And now I'm going to open my Outlook account. I'm going to refresh this page once. And here we can see that we have received this mail. Hello, my name is new user. So this is the same exact mail. Now I'm going to go towards my workflow and I'm going to click on the save and send test request, and you will see I'm going to receive all the response. Here I have received all the details. In this body preview, you can see that we have received this. The body content type is HTML, the response that we have received, and in this body content, you can see all the content which we have received. So this is the content which we have received, and now I want to generate the summary of this. Here we can see that as soon as I have received this response, the connection setup that we have created between Pabbly Connect and Microsoft Office 365, that is successful, and whenever I'm going to receive a new mail in my Outlook account, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Now moving on to the next step. But before moving on to the next step, it is important to know that Microsoft Office 365 is a polling based application, which means it will check for the response in every 10 minutes and not instantly. So when I'm going to receive a new mail, Pabbly Connect will check for the response after 10 minutes and not give us the response instantly. So this is how it works, and you can set your trigger time by clicking on the three dots, go to the set trigger time, and from this drop down you can select your trigger time. Now here we are done with this first step. I have received the response of the new mail in my Microsoft Office 365, and now I want to generate the summary for that. So for that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my action application or my AI agent as OpenAI, and then in my action event, I'm going to select this as Chat GPT and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, and now to make this connection, we have to enter the token. Following the help desk given below, I'm going to enter this token. I'm going to click on this hyperlink given over here, and it has taken me towards this API keys page, from where I have to create a new secret key. For that, I have to click on this new secret key. I have to first name this key. So let's say the name is test, the project will be default project, and the permissions will be all, and then I simply need to click on this create secret key. A new API token will be provided to me, which I need to copy and simply paste that over here. Now here I have already created existing connection. I have created this connection multiple times. That's why I'm going to select this as existing connection and then go with save. Here OpenAI is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter the AI model and the prompt. I'm going to enter this AI model. In this drop down, I have all my AI models. I'm going to select this as GPT-4o Mini. If you do not find your AI model, simply toggle on this button of mapping, remove this AI model and enter your own AI model. As I have my AI model, so I have selected that. Now I need to enter the prompt. So I'm going to enter the prompt in a way that I have received the mail in my previous response, and I want to generate the summary and I want to send that to my Slack channel. So here I'm going to write the prompt like. So here I have entered the prompt, summarize the following email in 3 bullet points. Focus on key takeaways, action items, and the tone of the email. Keep it short and Slack friendly, and then I'm going to enter the email content. Over here, I'm not going to enter this manually. Instead, we are going to use a method called mapping, which means we are going to enter the detail from the previous response. Now here I have received the response from Microsoft Office 365, and when I click on this, I can see this Microsoft Office 365, and when I click on this, I will be able to find all the response which I have received from there. Here I need to enter this email content, and this is the email content which I have received in the response, and I have mapped that. Over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static, and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now that I've entered the detail, I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request, and let's wait for the response. And here I have received the response. Hello from new user, operation manager at Demo Tech Solutions, seeking consulting help to improve workflow in efficiency in client onboarding and project tracking. I have received the key objectives need to map operation. Kindly identify bottlenecks and recommend tools automation. And then I have received this action item requesting proposal or discovery call this week to discuss collaboration. So this is the same exact mail. Let's open my mail. So this is the mail which we have received, and we have generated a summary for the same mail. Here you can see new user, Demo Tech Solution, workflow inefficiencies. They want to get help with this. to share a proposal or schedule a discovery call this week. And then here we have received the same exact summary. Now I want to send this to my team on Slack. For that, I'm going to click on this Add Action Step button, and then I'm going to search for my action application, which is Slack. And then in my action event, I'm going to select this as Send Channel Message and then click on Connect. If you have an existing connection, go with Save. If you don't have one, click on this Add New Connection and then click on this Connect with Slack. Here you need to enter the token. I'm going to enter this as user. So it's written enter the token type as either user or bot. Check the documentation to find out how to get it. So here I have entered this token type as user. I'm going to click on this Save. And here I have already logged in my Slack account, and that's why I just need to grant away some permissions, for which I'm going to click on this Allow. And it is always advisable to keep your applications logged in for the easy authorization. And here authorization successful. Now I need to enter my channel ID. So here my channel ID is team notification. From this drop down, I'm going to select my channel ID as team notification. And then I'm going to enter the message. So this is the message which I have received from my OpenAI. Hello from new user, operations manager at Demo Tech Solutions seeking consulting help. Now this is the message which I want to send. The image URL, image, alt text, bot name, bot icon are not required fields, so I'm going to skip this. Auto expanded link is true. Link usernames and channel names is true. Reply broadcast is false. Thread message ID is not a required field. I'm going to skip this. I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request, and here you will see that I have received the response. This response is a positive one. I'm going to open my Slack channel, and here we can see that we have received this response. We have received the same message which I wanted to send to my team on Slack channel. Now to summarize, we took Microsoft Office 365 as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We received the mail and we received that response error in this workflow. Then we moved to the next step where we wanted OpenAI to generate the summary for that mail. So we took OpenAI as the action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered the prompt and mapped that mail, clicked on save and send test request and received the summary. And now that I've received the summary, I want to share with my team on Slack channel. So I took Slack as my action application, mapped this message, entered the channel ID, simply clicked on the save and send test request, and this message was sent to my team on Slack. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run. And here we have successfully created automation between Microsoft Office 365, OpenAI and Slack with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.